Hello, nurse scientists. Today, we're exploring the fascinating intersection between Thomas Kuhn's theory of scientific revolutions and the evolution of nursing as a profession. As doctoral students, understanding how our profession has undergone paradigm shifts helps us appreciate where we've been and where we're headed. Let's start with Kuhn's framework from his 1962 work. He proposed that scientific fields advance through revolutionary changes rather than just gradual evolution. A paradigm shift occurs when existing frameworks can no longer address mounting anomalies, leading to crisis and eventually a new paradigm. However, nursing's story presents an interesting challenge to Kuhn's model. While Kuhn described abrupt, complete paradigm shifts, nursing has experienced more gradual, overlapping transformations. Yet, his concepts of normal science and crisis remain remarkably relevant to our field. Our first major paradigm shift transformed nursing from a task performed primarily by convicts, servants, and religious orders into a respected profession. Before the Civil War, what we now call nursing was considered low-income manual labor. In fact, Mary Adelaide Nutting and Lavinia Dock described the period before the 1860s as the dark period of nursing. The Civil War created a crisis that demanded change. Dorothea Dix and the U.S. Sanitation Commission recognized the urgent need for an organized nursing workforce. This crisis catalyzed profound changes. In 1877, Sister Mary Bernard became our first nurse anesthetist. By 1893, Isabel Hampton Robb established what would become the National League for Nursing. In 1903, the Armstrong Act established the first Nurse Practice Act in New York. The second paradigm shift moved nursing from apprenticeship to formal education. This transformation began in 1872 at Philadelphia's Women and Children's Hospital, but the real revolution came in 1923 with the Goldmark Report. This landmark document, funded by the Rockefeller Institute, established the first truly autonomous nursing program at Yale University, based on educational principles rather than hospital needs. The momentum continued. 1909 saw the first bachelor's degree in nursing at the University of Minnesota. 1952 marked our first PhD program at the University of Pittsburgh. 1956 brought the first clinical specialty master's degree at Columbia University. Our third paradigm shift involved developing our own theoretical foundations. Starting with Nightingale's environmental theory in 1889, we moved through several phases of theoretical development. The 1950s through 1980s saw the emergence of grand theories from pioneers like Peplau, Henderson, and Watson.
Field of nursing. You can light in any one part of it and make a substantial contribution, add to the evolution of the knowledge base, help to develop the profession still further, and make it more beneficial and more meaningful to the citizens of this country or wherever you are.
Theory is really essential to guide our practice, and it's very important in the clinical practice world that we are guided by something beyond the economics and beyond the industrial technical models of task and procedures. This is an opportunity for nursing to be informed by its moral and ethical foundation, its philosophy and values toward humanity and sustaining human caring. So my theory is really related to helping you to see your practice differently, to help you to be in a different way with your patients and with yourselves and with your colleagues.
What's particularly interesting is our evolution toward mid-range theories in the 1990s, like Leininger's transcultural nursing theory.
The goal of transcultural nursing was to provide culturally congruent care.
This shift actually aligns perfectly with Kuhn's concept of theoretical maturation within a field. The fourth major shift involved reclaiming professional power through collective action and advanced practice roles. This began in 1944 with the first nursing wage contract at Kaiser Permanente and continued through the development of the nurse practitioner role in 1965. Most recently, we saw this power exercised during the COVID-19 pandemic, when the National Nurses United successfully lobbied for the first enforceable national COVID-19 safety standards. Today, we stand at another potential paradigm shift, particularly in the wake of COVID-19. We're facing disruption from tech giants like Amazon and Google entering healthcare, while simultaneously dealing with workforce challenges that demand new solutions. The question before us isn't whether to change, but how to shape that change. As doctoral students and future leaders in nursing, we'll play a crucial role in guiding our profession through these transformations. Understanding our history of paradigm shifts helps us approach future changes with wisdom and perspective. Thanks for watching.